Hey, welcome back everybody. It is Sunday, September the 17th, 2017, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're still talking Jose, and we're looking at Maria. This is the latest what's going on. And a lot of the weather gurus, I'm not a weatherman. I'm just an old man with a computer with too much time on his hands, so don't listen to what I gotta say. But the weather gurus are saying that Jose here is not going to be of any consequence to the coast of the United States at this point. I don't want to quite write it off yet, but they seem pretty confident. So let's first take a look at that. We'll get into Maria here in a minute, because Maria is the real fascinating part of the program. And for some reason, it seems like the weather gurus are talking about Maria where they pretty much refused to talk about Jose up until about a day ago. So let's start this in. And this is Jose. He's coming up. This is Monday morning, Monday 8 a.m. Heading right towards New York. Wouldn't take much of a jog one way or the other now, would it? Say it decided it wanted to go in there just a little bit. We're going to stop it right about here. Here's Tuesday, 8 p.m. Okay, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Zoom in here a little bit. Now, yes, I have the settings a little high, but that is just for illustration purposes. Does not mean that you're going to get sustained winds like this there, but it gives you some indication of the zone which needs to be concerned. Okay, so now we're talking Wednesday morning, 2 a.m. As you can see, out here on the Cape, check that out. Out there on the Cape, Yarmouth, I'm from Yarmouth. Out here on the Cape, they're starting to feel it. There's no way that they're not going to know that there's a hurricane out there. So I'm not sure why the weather gurus are so sure that this is not going to have any effect. I'm going to switch over to the gem model here in a minute for a comparison. And then it shows Jose later on in the day on Wednesday pulling away. But what happens also is pretty interesting with Jose. Just when you think you're going to play him out, something happens. Now here's Maria. Okay, keep an eye on Jose, all the crazy stuff he does. Here comes Maria. They're all saying that she's going to be one powerful bugger. Probably at least a 3, maybe 4 by the time she decides to slam us. But as you can see, she's pretty much taken the exact same route as the other storms. See, Jose, he just doesn't want to give up. Now he's backing up into New York on the 24th. This is on the GFS model. And then makes a second loop. It almost looks like Maria eats him for lunch, really. Pushes him out of the way. And then there's Maria. And then finally Jose. Looks like he's going to say goodbye. But we got Maria. And as you can see, this projection shows that her footprint is bigger and stronger than Jose. What does that mean to us? It's hard to know. We're going to jump back to the 20th here. We're going to switch over to the gem model. And internet gremlins kick in. And we're back. Guess we're going to have to go back a little further than that. Let's go right back to the 17th, currently, Sunday, the 17th. And here we are. Here's Jose. This is a gem model. This model gets very interesting. You're going to have to check this out. So we're watching Jose, basically following the same track as the GFS model. Makes a bit of a turn there. Creeps on up, getting close to New York City. Again, the Cape, forget about it. You are going to know that you got a storm off your coast. Don't think it's going to be earth-shaking, but you are going to be experiencing some weather. There's no doubt. I don't know why these forecasters are saying that we won't know, unless they know something we don't. Now, but check out Jose. Do you see that? He came off the coast. Here he is. Here's Maria. This one here is supposedly Lee. Lee's not going to make it. Look at what's happening here with Jose. Getting big, dropping down. You got Maria. Now it's the 23rd. Maria's just raked all the islands. Earlier, Maria was showing going up the spine of Florida, but that's no longer the case. Now look at Jose. Check this out. Dropping into the slot, as I say. Right here, Maria. Big storm. Heading directly towards La Coast. Okay, so let's pause it right there. Let's back her up a frame or two. But what's really amazing is, look at Jose. Jose is on the scene. So here we are. This is what Maria supposedly is going to do as of right now. As you can see, we're going to back it up even a few more. I think we need to. Now, it occurs to me is that at this rate, this whole chunk of real estate is going to know something's going on. May not be the biggest storm in the world, or it might be. We don't know yet. But I mean, you're talking offshore winds are pretty substantial. Onshore winds, again, just for the hell of it, we're going to drop it down to ground level. And even if you drop it down to ground level, there's no doubt you're going to know something's going on. Something's going on. Now we're going to bump it up, again, for illustration purposes, so we can get a better idea of where the wind fields are going to be, not necessarily the strength of the wind field. Right here, 25th, Monday, 5 p.m. And it shows her going into land and basically going away, weakening. Let's go back here to the 22nd. We want to watch. Just check out Jose. This is amazing. This is Jose. This is Lee. Maria. Watch this. Watch Jose. We already know what she's going to do. We just, wait a minute. I'm going to pause it here for a second. I believe, yeah. I believe it's on this one, not the gem model. See how Lee kind of gets destroyed by Jose. Gives him an uppercut. Boom. Kind of flashes off into oblivion. And here comes Jose. Dropping down back into warmer water so he can regain some strength. And as we watch Maria crash into the coast, we can watch Jose decide that he's going to start to line up. See how he's making that turn? Yeah, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Let's go to the GFS model. And how does this end up? Getting my models messed up here, man. Yeah. And on the GFS, after Jose goes away, here all of a sudden we got Maria coming up through. Clarifying this for my own head, actually. Oh yeah, that's right. And we got Jose backing up into New York City before being pushed out. So we have one scenario where Jose just hangs out here, and another scenario where he comes back down into warm water and basically lines up to make another shot at the good old US of A. Like I said, this is a soap opera of a hurricane season, and there's no signs of it letting up. I'd like to thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with the next installment of the hurricane season that will never end.